Okay, guys, the last type of agent account that we're going to look at is going to be an agent that is not paired up with anyone. So any agent can sign up by themselves. They can get a list reports account. They can get marketing assets from us, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles and features that an agent might want. So let's look at what our most basic version of this account looks like. And as we start off with the last couple, again, I want to start off by mentioning what is missing behind the scenes here that you can't visibly see. So again, those custom list reports, but naturally, if you don't have them in Pro, you're not going to have them in the most basic version of the account. Any off-market activity you have, anything that you need before it hits the MLS, we can't help you out. The other thing behind the scenes that's missing, similar to Pro, is that you have to come in and manually submit a list report request over here. A lender cannot do it for you, and Autopilot can't do it for you. So anytime you need something, you need to log in, you need to create the new list report, you need to wait till you get a notification that's complete, and then you go back in and look at your assets. So those are the things that are missing behind the scenes. And for this case, I want to start off by mentioning the left-hand side because the assets do change on the inside, so I want to start here. So first thing is you're not seeing that activity feed, right? So again, that same log that you didn't have in the previous version, you're not going to have a log of every event that occurs with every one of your things over here. You're specifically not going to have that because you do not have a text-to-lead code any longer, anywhere. And I'm going to elaborate on that when we look at the materials. The other tab that's missing here is you'll recall there was a nest.me tab, right? So the nest.me tab that we had when you're partnered up with someone using Elite, but you didn't have with Pro, you also do not have it within a basic agent account, okay? So those are the main things that you're seeing here. Now the assets are very different. Not every single one of them, but there's gonna be a good chunk of them that are missing. And I'm gonna explain some of the things that are missing within all of the individual assets themselves as well. So let's start out with big box items that are missing that you no longer have access to if you have a basic account. First thing, you have no single property websites at all. We don't generate those for you. And to take that a step further, this single property website, which gets sent to the cell phones of consumers when they're interacting with the text-to-lead code, no longer will be sent out because there is no text-to-lead code. When you look at this open house flyer over here, it's just the actual home and information, very basic. You do have the second page, but that text-to-lead code that's over here is gone, right? So a very, very valuable lead capture tool no longer exists anywhere. There's in fact no lead capture built into any of the materials any longer with this most basic version account. So no single property website, no text-to-lead code that's integrated in. You don't have any of those Go Green flyers, right? So you'll recall the single pages that have that can be put up on closet doors and you can check people into the open house. You don't have access to those. You also don't have access to any type of a sign writer here. So if you have a listing and you want to have something on top of your sign that's posted outside, you don't have access to any sign writers because there's no text-to-lead code. There's no purpose for that, right? So you don't have that function. You don't have that Go Green flyer. You don't have the single property website. You don't have the text-to-lead code integrated in here. And a lot of those things are actually summarized over here, right? So those are all the things that are missing. And as you might imagine, in general, it makes a lot of sense for an agent to want to partner up with a lender, just so that way they get access to all of these things and those premium features, which have pretty high implications. Okay, thanks, guys.